Hey Leos, I am preparing to do your zodiac reading. I have not pre-shuffled, so you may sit tight for a little bit while I do that. In my last video that I just uploaded for Capricorn, there was a Leo in there. So it'll be interesting to see what Leo actually has going on in their reading today. See if they have anything towards Capricorns. Capricorn comes out in this reading for you, Leo. Woo! There's going to be a story there. Let's see, Leo. What can Leos expect to be happening in this month, ending month of June, towards the 30th? Can you believe we are just about done with June? Falls like literally around the corner. It's crazy. Leo energies for June, ending of June. Here we go one more time. Leos. This is for Leos. What do they expect to see happening? Okay, let's see here. Well, what did I say? The Queen of Pentacles has showed up. Pentacles is Capricorn. So for some of you Leos, you are dealing with a Capricorn, and Capricorns are dealing with a Leo. Okay, so let's see here. I've got the Towers here underneath your marriage card, your commitment card. And with that having to do with the Capricorn here as well, I'm feeling like there's a connection between Capricorns and Leos going on. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Wow. Wow. Some of the same cards. If you've watched, if you're going to watch my Capricorn video, you will see I did show a lot of the cards that came out. And so yeah, some of the same cards have showed up here. So like I said, oh, my candle is leaking. How about that? It's very, very interesting. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so we've got a lot of moving forward. Okay, there's a lot here that you're hoping for, but you're praying for, that you're really trying really hard with the Ace of Wands to get done. Okay, you may have come out of a lot of different negativity energies like that. The Ace of Wands is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So this is you, Leo. Okay, you are at the very beginning of your reading. Now, what is interesting is that the Queen of Pentacles is right below that. And as I said, Leo, she represents Capricorn. And I'm saying because if you watch my Capricorn had Leo energy. So I feel like there's a Leo Capricorn connection here for some of you. So yeah, let's just leave that right there. Okay. For some of you, you're walking away. You're walking away from this Capricorn. And that totally makes sense because that's what was going on in the Leo, in the Capricorn reading. That's exactly what I was telling Capricorn was going on. So yeah, this is very, very interesting. I feel like there has been a kind of a third party situation going on here. Things are now, you're Leo, you are kind of in a um hangman situation here. You're kind of suspended right now in midair, and you're kind of like, yeah, you're guilty of having done something. And now you're just kind of like, I'm looking at everything in a whole new perspective. I was wrong in what I did. I have that, you're carrying that in this, with your marriage card, your commitment card. That is where your focus now lies. Okay? You've got the tower underneath that. So there's a lot of risk that you may end up with a broken relationship, with a broken marriage, with divorce, with a separation for some of you Leos. Okay, and I feel like you're really trying hard to not end up there. There's a lot of regrets. There's a lot of, oops. You're walking away. You've decided to walk away, which makes a lot of sense because, as I said to the Capricorns, Leo energy is walking away. It is completed. It is done. You've got the Eight of Cups here. That's definitely deciding to walk away. Okay. And so, yeah, it's like the fight has, it's kind of just, Capricorn wants to keep going. Okay. This is what's very interesting because in the Capricorn reading, Capricorn wanted to keep going, was willing to keep playing, keep going, keep, those things burning. And that's so interesting that that's come out here because for Leo, you're not. You're completely done. You're like, yeah, I've gotten in a lot of trouble. I'm having to walk away because I'm defeated. I'm defeated. Okay? This third party situation here has come out. And this like I said, Capricorns. This was in the Capricorn reading. It's here for Leos as well. It has come full circle. I don't mean to keep throwing Capricorn into your face, Leo. You may not be dealing with a Capricorn for some of you, but for some of you, you are because, yeah, you're in each other's readings here. So this was also in Capricorn's reading. It is done. It is completed. Leo is done. Okay. Right now, what Leo is interested in doing is trying to fix his marriage, his or her marriage. Some of you, okay? You're in that committed relationship. It's at risk of coming crashing down, but you are still holding on to that love. There is still love there. Okay? So that's where you're at, Leos. Oh my God. This is the exact same position where this came out for my Capricorns. I'm just saying, you guys. There are, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These guys right here were at the very top of the Capricorn reading as well. Okay. They're, yeah, this is like you are, Leos, you are right now making wishes and hopes and everything, but you're going towards for your family. You're wanting your family now you're wanting to put your family back together. That is where your focus, your completed total focus now lies. Okay? You've realized that shit went down, and you realize that what the truth and what is fair and what is supposed to be. And so now your relationship is in a really bad place. There's going to be a lot of risks that were taken, a lot of it's going to be a leap of faith now. You're really in a pickle, and you're really trying to come back into your relationships and make amends. And okay, here we have death with The Queen of Pentacles. Again, an ending with that Capricorn. It's done. It's there's a new beginning now, and it's not going to be with Capricorn. Maybe you wanted it at some point, but not anymore. There's a whole new, again, Ace of Pentacles, which is more Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. But again, more Capricorn energy. Walking away. It's finished. I feel like this new beginning here, these two new beginnings here, you're in a whole different direction. You've also got the Page of Pentacles right alongside the Ace of Pentacles. This is all new energy, new, you're moving away here. Yeah. See, you may have come off like a player, some of you Leos. You played some very dangerous games. You are some of these Leo males, whoo-wee. They're very attractive. They're very strong. They're very protectors. They're very, very attractive, and they know it. Some of them are just a little bit, players. They're lover boys. They're the bad boy, and they're coming off that way here with the Emperor. Look at that Emperor. He knows he's got everything going on, okay? Look at that fire burning behind him. He ain't worried about it. And it's just like now, he may not have been worried about it and got himself in a pickle, but now, Leos, that information came out. Check that out. That information came out. Those lies came out, and look what's happening now. You've got the Tower. Because of all those lies, all those secrets, you are now facing some issues with your relationships. Okay, and so, we have, again, more Capricorn energy down here with the King of Pentacles. So, yeah, I mean, we've got this is like a new, everything is kind of changing now. You're having to start completely over again with the judgments here. So now you're facing all of these judgments, all this stuff. You're going to have to answer for what you did, okay? And you're going to have to come out of all those ashes. You will be able to rebuild. You have really no choice in the matter. You know what came out was real. You know it was true. And so now you have no choice but to redeem yourself, to try to fix things, to try to come out, to try to get that change, because your marriage, you've got a connection there. It goes back years. Some of you have been married for a very, very long time. And this card here is kind of like, it talks about the past. It's remembering the past. It's soulmate connection. It's, someone that you've been with a really, really long time. And that is who you are with. That is what, for some of you, it's a soulmate connection. Now you're trying to fight. It's a marriage, and it doesn't have to be your soulmate. It could just be someone you've been married to a really long time. So you've made that connection with them. And so now you're trying really hard because you don't want it to fall apart. You don't want it to fall apart because that's a lot of years you put in to that relationship. I'm going to just go a little bit more because this is just so interesting between Leos and Capricorns. I really feel like you guys... Here's Capricorn sitting right on top of more Capricorn energy. I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy. I feel like I'm reading for a couple here who is literally a Capricorn and a Leo. It's so crazy. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, we've got justice here. Doing the right thing. Communication. Now you're communicating with your loved one, with your wife, with your husband. That justice is coming in. You're trying really hard. You're using your strength. Again, Leo, this is Leo. You're represented here. I mean, things are at a standstill, but you are like, I'm sorry. You are communicating that you want to communicate now all about the family. You want to try to build your family back from all of this mess. And here's Capricorn's back here, down here still. You know, this was a lot of sexual, a lot of attraction, a lot of, stuff going on there that, was going on with Capricorn. So you had an intense thing going with this Capricorn, but you were married. Maybe Capricorn was married too. And that was that bodyguard that I was talking about in Capricorn's deal, where there was just something that was standing in your way and saying, no, you cannot have this. This is kind of showing up here as well with Leo, where it's just like, there's this information, there's this energy, there's this thing that's just like, it's not right, it's not the right time. And for both of you, that had to come to an end. And so some of you now are having to really, Leos, fight for your marriage, because right now your marriage is at a standstill. You see that? Because of those foolish behaviors right now, your marriage, your spouse is kind of like, I'm not moving forward. I'm not going anywhere. I'm trying to figure out, is everything has come to a stop. They are just like confused and don't know what to do now. Your marriage is just kind of hanging there. Your relationship is just kind of sitting there with all these delays now. And so are you. I mean, here you are. This is, you're sitting here like regretful and trying to just come to terms with everything, get that space that you need, and you're kind of retreating back, and you're just kind of sitting there now trying to gather yourself and your energy and your strength back up. You want that reconciliation to happen. You don't want to see that tower come down. Okay, so here you are charging. You're charging in, okay? You're willing to fight. You want things to change. You want to force that wheel of change to happen. You've got the Empress here as well. It's to me, it's like you're wanting your spouse back, the home life back. And you're working really, really hard with the Magician here. You're willing to do just about anything it takes. So for some of you, that you're moving forward very swiftly with that energy. Okay, and it just feels like maybe some of you travel a lot as well. Some of you Leos might be travelers, maybe with work. Maybe there's a move. Maybe you're going to be separated. Maybe you're going to move from each other for a little while. Maybe you need to move. Maybe you already have and you're in a separation. But you're trying to move forward. You're trying to move back with your loved one, back with that spouse. That's where you're headed. That's the direction some of you Leos are going towards. Okay, let's get an outcome card for Leos. What outcome card can we give Leos over this whole reading and the situation? Y'all Leos better tell me if you guys got Capricorn. That was just crazy. Do watch the Capricorn video, guys, because I feel like for some of you, it's just going to be... It's just going to be... you guys need to listen to it. Okay, so taking to heart. So some of you, yeah, I mean, everything that's happened, you're trying to renew everything now. You're going to have to start fresh, like spring, you know, starting all over again, fresh, completely new, taking to heart everything. You are going to have to. This card is just it just makes me feel like your spouse is now sitting there asking from these Leos, what exactly is going on? Do you love me? Why did this happen? They want answers. You're going to have to search your heart. You're going to have to give them those answers. You're going to have to prove that love. Do you want to bring it back from the dead? From the dead of winter, back into spring, back into blooming beautifully. Yeah. Okay, Leos. I gotta cut this video short, so please let me know if this resonates with you. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, let me know. Thank you.